100 rifles a month for an army of 7 million. Thanks, Lord Churchill. Well, you know, I am nothing if not a generous overlord. Yeah, this is awesome. Republican Spain is kicking the nationalists' ass. I've never actually watched this happen. I have seen the result come up once in a game, but I wish we could have seen how the forces were laid out. I would have liked to have seen the details of that. But it's good news, generally, for us. Okay, so I was watching this here. Excellent, excellent. Quickly. Oh, that was us piling in. Ah, bloody hell, that fight's been going on a long time. It's been going on for ages. You only played a few strategy games on mobile, but you love history? Oh, cool. Oh, well, at least you enjoy this one then. German Reich has declared war on the Netherlands. So, we're going to end up with Spain maybe on our side, maybe. But we're going to end up very quickly with France being knocked out. How is this about to progress? I don't want to attack them yet. I want to cut them off first. What I should do is I'll just drive those people out. Come on, I need troops across there. You might as well. That was Yugoslavia, I think, about to collapse. Cut them off. Cut them all off. And then we can go in. Looks like I've got troops going down there. These moving. No, they're not. Nope. Nope. Gonna nab those provinces on the coast. I'll probably go to France anyway, but because I'm going through French territory to get it. Ooh, ask to join faction from Republican Spain. Ah, ha ha. If I do this, I'm going to do this because I don't know what this is going to do, but France hasn't caved yet. If I do this, though, the Germans will then stomp all the way across Spain as well, but I'm going to offer. They want to join us. It's generally good, but do they really want to be in a war? Oh, well, okay, let's go. Let's see what happens. I don't need to request docking control or anything now, do I? Just look straight in. No, I don't. Good. Okay. Interesting development. So, I set this on historical focus, and you see the countries sort of aim towards their historical decisions, but you still get random stuff like this. This is new to me, folks. So, all we need now is for like the French to hold the Germans on this front, the USSR to actually kick off. I've never seen the USSR take an active role much against Germany, and let's see what happens next. So what have we got? We've got some troops in here now. So my British fellas, I can bring them out. Actually, I'll probably leave them there. Let's send some of these South Africans. Let's put one load of South Africans in each little section there. And that reminds me, these planes aren't trained yet. What's neutral little Switzerland doing? Staying neutral, I think. Where are they? Yeah, very wisely just sitting there making cuckoo clocks and eating chocolate. And I don't blame them, because there's all hell breaking loose to the south. Let's look at the casualties. So I've actually lost 55,000 men. Oh, it's nothing compared to France, though. I was going to say, I thought that should be a lot more. The Czechs haven't actually given up yet, you know. The Germans, 241. Italy. Nationalist Spain's lost 1.3 million. Republican Spain has been murdering them. Republican Spain. Just a slaughter. Slaughter everywhere. So I fully expect France to fall and Spain to fall now as well. That should be interesting. Why would you bother with the small fry? That's why Soviets are not aggro on the Germans until the point they bugger it up and poke the unpokeable. Yeah, that's the other weird thing, right? In probably about 3/4 of the games where I've seen Germany attack the USSR, they've just stormed over them, and the USSR has just capitulated pretty quickly, and this all goes black. All of it. all becomes part of the German Empire. But look at this. Look at this heroic holdout. I mean, I know we're only in 1940, but still. We're still sinking Italian convoys. My planes are doing their job. What I like to see. Italian subs going down. That was good. That was good. Destroyer. Planes. Ships. Send them to the bottom. Oh, I've got nothing on Cyprus. I should put a division on there. I should put a division on there. I'll split these up. I'll have to do it anyway. This infantry division can go and hold Cyprus. I don't think they're at much of a risk, but you never know. Hardly ever see the Germans get past Moscow. Well, I think as soon as Moscow goes, the USSR just capitulates at that point. They've lost too many of the big cities. Switzerland was Germany's bank. Were they? I think, did they lend them some money? But didn't a lot of, by the end of the war, a lot of like looted goods from across Europe end up in Switzerland? The stuff that Germany had looted. Obviously, not the Swiss had looted them, but it's great to see Czechoslovakia holding their own. They never got the chance to in reality. No, they didn't, because the rest of the allies, their allies, France and Britain, dumped on them in, was it 38? But in this game, I chose to stand by them, and that plunges into war, which was the right thing to do. So we've got better naval bombers. Still in only in April 1940. Okay. I thought we'd moved on. Let's get my infantry equipment up to date. As much as we can. And we've got a bit of aerial experience. So switch that out. Yeah, okay, let's create... I've only got a few bits of XP to put on this. No, I can't get 3 points. That'll do. I would have liked more reliability. I hate things that break down. But that'll do. The Mark 1 Albacore. We'll improve it as we get more XP. Which we should soon be able to do. Still strange to you that Switzerland was not involved in it much, even though being in the middle of everything. They did well to keep out of it. Much the same way as I think the Netherlands stayed out of World War I, didn't they? They managed to keep out of that. Right, hang on. I've got 2 squadrons of these guys in Yorkshire. These are now fully trained. So cancel that. Do I need to send Spitfires anywhere? Have I got aerials? I've got aerial superiority there and there, which is good. Nothing on here. Go on then. You're not needed there just at the moment. Let's put you... Oh, hang on. Hang on. What have I got there? Just naval bombers. I'll send 1 lot to there. I don't need this many, but I quite like having aerial superiority over these naval zones. And I could put the other lot on Cyprus. Actually, I'll put these lot on Cyprus. Put you lot onto interception. Turn that off. Travel there and there. Also, while we're there, that does remind me. And we shall... I'll train him. I'll train him before I put him into combat. It'll help a bit. Right, those fellas. They must be trained. No? Not yet. Here we've got... Right, there's going to be something kicking off here. I'm going to try and surround them. Damn it, they keep getting troops. Just thrown in front of me just in time. It really annoys me, the enemy's ability to do that. Hey, Mockney, how's it going? What was I researching with this? Coastal Command? For naval bombers and close air support. Oh, I should have had that sooner. 45 malt we got. Did I ever go down fortifying East Asia. I think that should be a good thing to do at some point. There's so many good things to do, though. So many bonuses. Let's go for that one. And then we will use it. Why are these retreating? Who's just attacking them? That's not a good sign at all. See, this is a really messy front line. I need... where are those troops? Okay. Let's... Shall I plough these in here? Or cut their ports off in the south? A breakthrough here would probably do more good. Rather than fighting in the mountains. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's bring them to here. You just... what's that? Sorry. Fun fact. The Swiss eat dog meat. Is that true? You mean dog meat as in dogs, or dog meat as in a can of pedigree chum? A few years ago, you learned that pizzerias used horse meat in the pizzas. Oh, that doesn't surprise me. Some probably still do. Sometimes those strange-looking sausages that are sliced up on there. Right, okay, so this hasn't quite worked as I... Oh, he's walked out of there? If I get that bit, with them cut off, I'll just order an all-out assault with all of 2 divisions. Okay, it might not be quite as all-out as I would like. Actually, put them there. They're getting attacked. But surrounded and cut off, it's going to be a free chop-up, I think. Send them in, fellas. That's the way to take people out. You tried raw horse meat in Japan? Does it taste a bit like beef? A bit like steak? I can't really imagine. I wouldn't fancy it raw. I don't think I'd fancy beef raw. Luxembourg has been destroyed. Unfortunately, those brave Luxembourg soldiers standing in front... They stood in front of the Germans a lot longer than any British troops did. Be shame if Republican Spain wins its right to exist as a nation just as the Germans come crashing over the Pyrenees. Fuel is still a major issue. Convoys, they're holding their own. That's okay then. Do I have any ships in training still? This looks like I have a lot of ships in training. Who's this? Alright, so these lot are ready to... screw that guy. These can be assigned. Right, stop training. Who the hell is this? Oh my god. Oh my god, there's even more submarines here. Right. That's where all my fuel's been going. I see. Those really need to go and repair. So was that... So these are all strike subs, are they? Okay, let's bundle these back up into... Well, actually, let's just form those together. And that together. Those are the early subs. So we'll try and get about 5 in a thing, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, just can I just do control all of that? How do I do that? And then stick it in there. Okay, and then split it up. That'll be better. There we go. 6 in a fleet. That'll do. And let's just change to that. Can I not do... It looks silly having... Kind of wish it would just change automatically, but I think it's probably just the way I organise my stuff. Right, there we go. And that fleet wants to be on all convoy raiding. That's the right one. Spiraling, thanks for the follow. They also offered you raw chicken that was properly prepared. Yeah, I would be turning that down. I mean, eating the raw fish and the sushi stuff is about as far as I would go. Yeah, I don't think I'd fancy raw horse or raw chicken, especially not raw chicken. That's dicing with death, that is. Oh, nice, Halloween. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Maybe catch you next time. Have a nice week and stay healthy. Right, so that was one lot of subs going out. I've got this other big clump here. You two. Well, actually, you. I have a training fleet somewhere. I thought I did. With 43 ships in. Where's that one gone? Go and join that. Meanwhile, are these all... Should be able to double click on this. Oh, there we go. Right, and then stick them in the mine. So I've got 33. Yep, mine laying subs. Excellent. Split those up. Smack. There we go. Has he got too many? I've got too many of them now. Okay. You join up with that one. You join up with that one. Select him. There we go. We're going to get some mines laid now. Yeah, that's going to be fun. So that's got that done. Is that going to help my fuel situation now I don't have so many ships training? I know they're still sailing about, but... No, it doesn't help an awful lot. Sadly. German interest in Scandinavia. So it looks like Germany's going after Norway next. Denmark. There we go. Hang on, what am I short on here? Aluminium and tungsten. Hey, the Netherlands have capitulated. We're going to get all the capitulated forces in our country. Norway has joined in. Polish. Busy training. Oh, hang on. Do we have a point we can give that commander? A fortress buster. Looks like Japan's about to kick off as well. Go on then, let's make him a fortress buster. Hang on, there's too much happening. The trouble with playing a big empire like Britain is that there's so much to keep an eye on all the time. Orders! They're nearly trained, which is good news. This is a bit of a mess out here. We'll get round to sorting that out. Wouldn't AI Germany invade the UK if you had the opportunity? No, it does. Me and a friend played a co-op game, and we both played as the UK, which is a nice feature. You have to sort of agree which roles and which armies you're going to command beforehand, otherwise, because you can both, as players, command and control everything, so you end up countermanding each other's orders if you're not careful. But we played through to about 1952, and then we tried... The Americans, the AI Americans, invaded Norway, so we went in to help because they were getting their asses kicked. And we moved... Well, it was my mate, I'm blaming him, Paul. He was in control of the Navy, and he moved the Navy over to support the invasion, which left the North Sea, we think it was the North Sea, without naval superiority. And we watched what was going on up here, and we got totally focused in, and when we zoomed back out, this was nearly all black. The Germans had invaded. They'd just been waiting to have naval superiority, and then it all went to shit. And yeah, end of the game. I mean, it was our fault for tunnel visioning in and forgetting about the Navy, but yeah, the Germans did a good number on us, unfortunately. Right, where are we going? So this is sorted. Let's get these guys out of there. We're going to have to plan... I can bring the 8th Army. I don't need the 8th Army up there at all, do I? But I don't think I need them down here. If I bung them in down here, the chances are we will end up out of supplies. Right, you move there. And then... 4 of you moved there. And out of the 4 of you, 3 of you moved there. And out of the 3 of you, 2 of you move there. And then we're going to have a massive assault into this bit and trying to open up a... Oh, actually, I might be able to break through going in that direction and get the trucks behind people and quickly cut off the ports, and then the Italians will be knackered. We got those. We got those fellas. These are looking pretty beat up. Let's push through there. We're always going to look for weaknesses. Stop! Stop! You three. I want to order a counter-attack here as soon as I can. Oh, hang on. You stay there. Stop. Hold that. We are doing okay here. Why are the tanks not gone? You can't get the staff these days. You just can't.
Move out.
Just curious how reactive the AIs are. Generally speaking, the AI will just fight World War I style tactics just by charging across the entire front line constantly in like human wave attacks. But if you leave an opening for them, they can get quite sneaky, and they will... Did I not move those guys? Let's move them up there. I think I'm going to have to counter-attack here. And they will break through openings quite effectively. Oh! Oh! Quick! Grab the port and surround 3 more divisions. Damn it! The Italians managed to warp some troops in. I mean, they'll have been moving from somewhere else, but... yeah, we want that. Where are you going? Are they marching in? They are going in? They are going. Okay, I'm going to try and break through here with all these divisions. And then oh, I don't know what I'll do. That's going to work. Let's get the motorized stuff up there, and let's really pile in behind these lot. I better just have a look at what's going on. I've got some more military factories here. Light tanks in production. Still short on this support equipment, and it seems to be getting worse. Let's pile some more factories in there. In fact, that'll do. At some point, that will catch up, and I'll end up with way too much, but we shall wait for that. What's this? Okay, Spain's going to lend me some stuff. I'm going to accept that. That's very nice of them. Especially considering they're going to be overrun with Germans in no time at all. And I have no intention of helping them. Unless... That sounds like bad news. The fall of Paris? When? Whoa, wait, stop. France has capitulated. What? Did that say Free France has capitulated as well? Stop. Pause. Stop. Right. Okay. That went bad really fast. What happened there? I wasn't watching. I heard that this lot had given up, but I didn't realise that the French had completely caved. So if we've got Free France, Free France is at risk. Okay, Free France in Africa has no units in whatsoever. It's a good job we have the 8th Army there then, because these bods... Why have I got... Oh, it's Force of Destroyers. I think they're just in there repairing. That's okay. Right. We better get this sorted out, I think. We need to go storming across here as fast as possible. Yeah, that escalated quickly. Real quickly. That's the thing with conquering nations. And it's quite good in that, like, if someone were to conquer Britain... When you go to take them, you don't need to conquer all the provinces and all the empire and all the rest. You just have to get the core provinces and the ones worth the victory points, like London. If I click on it, give me that. London is worth 50, which will, take the war score down really quickly. Like Prague, Czechoslovakia is still holding out because, I'm going to guess, Prague is completely safe. So they can lose all this territory. They're not worth a whole lot of points, like Zilina, whatever it's called, 5. Olymok, 5. Some of these are worth 1. But the capitals and the big cities, that's how you knock places out. So it works. It's a nice system. It does work well, but this is gonna be a mess. Right. Is there anything? Oh, some poor old Spanish troops are going to be starving there. Let's get something on the front line, quick. I need to hold these ports as well. So, what I shall do is I shall add this to... Is this a North Africa garrison here? West Africa. That's down south. Med garrisons. That's the 8th Army. Who's this lot?
Ready.
Right, so this is the North Africa garrison. Right, okay, that's good. So we shall put
Yes, sir.
these two into there.
Fall in.
So I want one going there
Listen up.
and one going to Benghazi. I want to hold these places. Meanwhile,
Attention.
let's get these lot. Let's ship them all the way very quickly to Tripoli. Tripoli's worth hanging on to. Okay. That was a whole load of crap that went off way too fast. Just catching up with the Navy. Gotta keep an eye on my convoys. Don't want them going down. Denmark's nearly fallen. Could I help hold Spain? If I had an army available, I could stick them in the Pyrenees and we could probably... Like, defending mountains works quite well. But I don't have an army, and I have my own mess to look after. Let's just reduce the speed of this a bit so I can keep an eye on this during this rather critical phase.
Come on.
Right, send them in there. We're going to have
Orders.
one division, cut those two off.
Attention.
2 divisions. I'm going to head for those ports over there. Nice. This has worked. Right. We need some troops to assault now.
Ready, sir.
Let's kick off again. So generally, the war's going fine for me, but we're in a bit of a mess in Europe. We've got some new units. Oh, that keeps getting added in, which is quite handy. So these guys, right, stick it on pause. Those guys have finished training. Let's go for a front line. Cancel that.
Ready.
Front line over there. I got some fortresses. I have built some small fortresses. Or I think the Malayans have done that. And this other army,
Ready.
right, they can just come off this a little bit. We should have someone defending Singapore,
Move out.
without a doubt. And Kuala Lumpur.
Move out.
And these guys,
Listen up.
we'll bring them down to Kuala Lumpur. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set them off training when they get there. And add them into the other army when we form the front line. Has Japan instigated anything yet? Japan is fighting against China. Hang on, am I at war with Japan? Because why can I see all that? No, I'm not, am I? No, they're not involved with me yet. No, they're just fighting the Chinese. I have once seen China beat Japan all by itself. It was a bit of a surprise. But they did it. We're still at 0 fuel.
Yes, sir.
I got some new units. Oh, these are my exiled stuff.
Attention.
What have we got? Dutch and Luxembourg units, I think. We'll put them north of London. They'll come in handy for something, I'm sure. Right, let's focus on... Oh my god, hang on. Stop. This has gone back to Vichy France, right. We can quickly fix that. That's not too much of a problem. Kingdom of Romania isn't in an unfortunate position. Oh, it's ceded some territory to the Soviet Union. Okay. Yeah, this is where the war gets serious. Right, where can I put these guys? We've got some regular fighters, which definitely aren't needed over the north of Egypt. Soviet Union has claimed part of Romania.